Hey guys, it's Michelle and welcome to my vlog series which I will be doing on my newly published book Identity by yours truly. Just in case I kind of flashed that too quickly. It's available to purchase on Amazon.com or whichever Amazon website is for your country, such as for my fellow Australians, www.amazon.com.au. You can get it as an ebook or you can purchase it as a paperback. So basically I just thought I decided to start this vlog series so that I could get a little bit more personal with you guys and that you could get to know me a little bit better, and also so that I can give you some insight behind the book and how it kind of came about. So I've written some notes. So if I'm looking down all the time, it's because I'm actually looking at my notes to see what I can talk about, because I'm not used to doing videos, and I'm learning that I'm not the best at them so far, so it's going to take a little practice before I feel comfortable in terms of what to say in front of the camera, but here I go. So the first note that I've put down is the purpose and the conception of the book. Firstly, the purpose behind the book is, it sounds so cliched because so many people have the same answer, but I don't believe that's a bad thing. And so yeah, the purpose behind my book has always been to have at least a positive impact on at least one person's life. If I'm able to do that through the publication of this book, then it will all have been worth it. So that's the purpose behind the book, and the book was conceived around 2011. It took me around 9 years to write, which isn't a long time at all. But yeah, I just remember being in my bedroom, sitting at my desk and listening to a really sad song. I think it was called Sleeping at Last, and when I listen to music, I'm quite a visual person, whereas I tend to reflect on a lot of things, and a lot of imagery and memories will come back to me, and usually that's when I feel inspired to write, or I will have like epiphanies or revelations about my life. And I guess in that moment when I was remembering kind of how the mania was brought on, I think I was remembering the day before I was actually diagnosed with bipolar disorder in hospital. I decided, yeah, I want to write about my experiences, not just for myself. I think it's been a way of kind of me dealing with having bipolar disorder and kind of accepting it, and also to share my story so that, people who also have a mental illness, whether it be bipolar disorder or a different mental illness, don't have to feel as though they're the only ones going through what they're going through, and that, if one person can say that they have been through a series of all these horrible experiences, and then in the end they found a way to be able to positively deal with it and come through on the other side, and not have to go through a constant repetitive cycle of, for example, being really depressed and having self-harming thoughts, and being suicidal, and just being at the lowest of your lows and not being able to get anywhere, which I can relate to because I've been there and so many people have. I guess so when you're going through it, you feel alone, and you feel as though nobody could possibly understand what you're going through. But what I've learnt is that so many people do go through this, and the best thing that you can do is be able to speak to people about it, during the time that I was writing this book, I had at different times I had wonderful counsellors and psychologists, and I still see my psychiatrists who were all, rooting for me to get the book done, and they kept me kind of going as a part of something important for me to do, because I guess they saw that once I had achieved the goal that I would feel a sense of accomplishment, in terms of, for such a long time it felt so impossible to achieve anything, and I did attempt to do a lot of things, such as, studying at university, or studying fashion, and all these things that didn't work out because I was, in and out of hospital, and going through depression, and going through mania, and just going through this repetitive cycle, and having different medications tested out on me, going through different doctors, and all this kind of stuff. It was just really, really chaotic and really crazy, and there seemed to be as though there was never going to be a time of stability. But I won't give away the ending of the book, but obviously I'm in a much better position now, where I am stable and I am happy and joyful most of the times. Don't get me wrong, I still have my days where I struggle and all of that. But yeah, I just want to be able to share with people that there is hope, and that you can get through whatever it is, whatever storm that you are weathering, you will be able to get through it. And I just pray and hope that through sharing my story that, people will be able to pick up on that and be able to go out and live their lives and make something amazing of it. So that's it for my first video. I hope it wasn't too uncomfortable for you to watch, as it is uncomfortable for me making. And if you have any questions, just message me online, and I would love to chat to you. Take care, God bless, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.